Last time, we defined length using the inner product. Today we stop writing the word length every 8 seconds. Because civilization has limits. The norm of V is written with double bars. It is the length produced by the inner product. So from now on, double bars mean length. Not absolute value, not emotional support brackets. Length. The square of the norm is the inner product of V with itself. And distance is just the norm of the difference U minus V. Almost every norm identity today comes from one move. Expand the inner product and try not to lose a conjugate along the way. Start by rewriting the square of the norm as an inner product. That is the whole trick wearing a tiny hat. Then expand using linearity in the first slot and conjugate symmetry. Yes, the complex case is still making paperwork. The two cross terms combine into twice the real part of the inner product. In real spaces, this just becomes 2 times the inner product. Now let U and V be orthogonal. In an inner product space, that means their inner product is 0. The theorem says the square of the diagonal length is the sum of the squares of the two orthogonal side lengths. Since the inner product is 0, its real part is also 0. Stunning development. Humanity may survive this proof. Plug that into the expansion machine, and the cross term disappears. That is the Pythagorean theorem in any inner product space. The Parallelogram theorem works without assuming U and V are orthogonal. The cross terms do not vanish. They cancel in pairs, like responsible little disasters. The identity says the squares of the two diagonal lengths add up to twice the squares of the side lengths. First expand the norm squared of U plus V. The cross term appears with a plus sign. Then expand the norm squared of U minus V. The same cross term appears with a minus sign. Adding the two equations cancels the cross terms and leaves exactly the parallelogram identity. Geometry, but with receipts. The norm is just length notation, but it gives us compact formulas for serious geometry. Pythagoras comes from killing cross terms. The parallelogram identity comes from cancelling them. Linear algebra. Mostly bookkeeping with better branding.